Hey, we're live. Somebody give me a mic check. Make sure we got this going on pretty good right here, huh? If you don't mind. When you can, as soon as you get notification, as soon as you pop on, please let me know that you are hearing me okay. Looks like the mic is all right. Looks like everything is okay. Let me type a little something. Sounds good from Jersey. Damn, Jeremy said. Jonathan says it sounds good. Oh, guys. Okay. Let me get the mic a little bit out of the shot here. So we're green screening. We did a whole video on green screening. Check my video playlist, my past videos. Did it a couple days ago. So we're gonna do a green screen video today, which is really cool. Chris is saying, what's going up? Dan, it corrected it. Hello, Kay. How are you? Chris, Jeremy, Jonathan, Tyler. How you guys doing? Golly, the view count's going crazy. Thanks. What's up, Dave? Everybody say hi to my brother Dave from Hip Tech. Let me have a sip of my tea. And I'm just buying a few minutes to let people jump in because this what just happened can happen to you. And but this time I was prepared. You guys remember that air conditioner I paid $3,780 for? Well, my insurance company paid to fix it. Well, deja vu, but not quite. If you notice that thumbnail, I was pointing to something, right? So let me give you guys the backstory as to what happened. So last night, I get a message from Yardbook. My customer texts my my payment platform. He's got my number, but he chooses to go through the Yardbook texting, which is fine. So I get an email, so I read it, and it says, hey, me and my roommate were out of town, and when we got back, there's a crack in the front window. And I called a realtor, and the realtor seems to think that it may have come from your lawnmower. And I said, okay, no problem. I'll swing by there tomorrow and take a look at it. So, shot craps. So, hi, James, Nancy, Mix. So, nothing against my customer, all right? I'm putting that out there ahead of time, and he's not going to see this. He doesn't watch my videos. But nothing against my customer. I don't blame my customer for contacting me. Number one, he was told to by his realtor, who he's renting from, the property manager, property management company. And of course, that's the first thing that everybody and anybody is going to think is the lawn guy. So nothing against him. Secondly, nothing against the property management company for suggesting that it could be the lawn person, because they've been in business probably more than a day. And I'm sure they've had their dealings with lawn companies and different contractors doing crazy things. Roofers falling through roofs, all types of shit. So nothing against any of the parties. This video is clearly about covering your ass, okay? And you can do that with this little action camera on a little tripod, and you can walk around a property every day when you're done with that property. As soon as you're done, you get your drink of water, turn the truck on, get the AC cooling off the truck, and just go do a lap around the house as you check to make sure the gates are closed, that you didn't leave anything, you didn't miss any tools, everything's right, and then go back. And at the end of the day, put it onto a terabit drive, hard drive. If you're not a YouTuber, it doesn't matter. Just put it onto a hard drive. You can do it with your cell phone. Just get it done, right? Because you never know what's going to happen in the future. So I get the email saying that. So I'm like, shit. So all night, all day, I'm stressing this. I'm like a chip in the window. I'm thinking to myself, maybe the weed eater slung a rock. I chipped a window. No big deal. I'll call a glass company. They'll epoxy seal it, whatever. You won't even see it. So I go out there today, and no, it's not a chip in the window. Like the entire pane is broke. There's a crack, and let me pull up right. Hold on 1 second. Let me see if I can do it with this. We're getting there. Hold on, hold on. Okay. Right there. The entire pane is cracked all the way across like this. Going all the way across, huge. There's a big circle this big missing and on the ground, and shards of glass all in the windowsill, all on the brick, and all on the ground. And I'm looking at it and I'm like, it's literally 18 to 24 inches away from where I blow off, and I always hit windowsills with the blower. I'm like, there's no way I missed that. There's no way that glass was there when I was done. There's no way that nobody saw that for 3 weeks that it's been since I've been there. I'm thinking, and you know, but in the back of my mind, I'm thinking my customer said he was out of town. Him and his roommate just got back. And that's fair. I mean, that's very can be very true. I don't know how many people live there. But I'm just helping you with some of the pieces. At the end of this video, I want you to notice this empty driveway. And at the end of the video, and this is only just circumstantial evidence that I have in my favor. It's not calling anybody names or liars or anything like that, all right? But now, when you come to the end of the video here, hopefully it'll catch up. You see there's something in the driveway now. Somebody came home after the job was done, right? Because while I'm mowing, nobody's there. I edged first, I weed eat second, all on video. I mowed last. At the end, somebody came home. And when they came home, it's impossible to have not seen that glass all over the place, a huge hole in the window, and shards of glass everywhere. And it's impossible for me to have not seen it when I blew off up here with that big old backpack blower. Glass would have been going everywhere. It just would have. It's impossible. And there's no damage here. It's so visible from the road. I saw it when I pulled up down here earlier today. I could immediately see a huge hole in the window. I was like, what in the hell? So what I have, though, is video footage of me weed eating. I got it at 25% right now speed, right? Right here, I'm weed eating all by it. It was right here. This whole piece of glass is gone right now, but it's there right now in this video as you watch this video in super slow motion. As we fade out this way and I'm done with that flower bed, that whole piece of glass right there is gone right now. Glass all down here, all in here. Big piece of glass like this. A huge crack going all the way across. Okay, what these are shadows from those little barn things, these little white, you know, decorative things in there. They serve no purpose. They're just decorative. They don't actually even touch glass. They're just in between the panes of glass. So I got all this on video. This is after I edged, and when I edge, I've already bought. I'll show you. Okay, I've been doing this rodeo for a long time. So I know what to look for, and I know when I've done something, I know. Right here, if you watch when I edge, when I'm up here, I've bought these windows before in other houses because a rock in the crack will freaking get it. That's why sometimes you see me edge backwards, or if I know I've been there enough times, if I've been there enough times, I know that there's nothing in that crack, then what I do is, if you watch my leg, when I'm edging, this thing can catch up. My internet's probably a little bit slow. It'll catch up in just a second. When I edge, it's going to flip there in just a sec. I got it in super slow motion. I got a gut in that video, don't I? I keep my leg right behind that blade. If something comes off that blade, it's going to hit my right leg. I even have my foot turned sideways. So you're going to hit me. I've learned my lesson big time. And as you notice, that glass right behind me, right here, is still in place. Okay, it was huge discoloration from the road if you pulled up right now and saw it. Glass all down in here, big piece of glass in here. So I definitely would have gotten it if I was weed eating and I got it with the edger. I would have put glass all over me when I was in there chopping down some of the weeds. Now, what's in there? Rubber mulch, just that little rubber mulch stuff. So when I was chopping down the weeds, I would have definitely got the glass. See right in here, that glass is still there. And so I can go back and I can watch the whole footage here, and I never broke the glass. And then, like I said, the customer's not even here. The customer walked in. There's no way you missed this right here. There's absolutely no way you missed that. Absolutely not. And all we're doing is we're just lightly tapping down some of the weeds that are sticking up, just barely. It was right, this big old area right here. So I contacted him back today, and no animosity, because I don't blame the guy at all. And I also don't blame the realtor for asking and checking. But I let him know, I was like, hey, look, I got video of me doing your yard. I can see the entire time that I was anywhere near that window with what would cause that damage, the weed eater or the edger. And there's no way that I ever did that. There's no way I would have missed it with the blower. And if my mower did that, then you would have found a rock halfway through the other side of the house, and it would have broke both panes of glass, not just the one. Plus, when I was up here mowing, the chute was down when we got up here, but there's no rocks. There's nothing in here that would have done that. And isn't it a coincidence that it's the only window that doesn't have a screen? All his windows have a screen. I looked at that too. Every window has a screen in his house, except this one window right here. Just a coincidence. But so I sent him the video so he can send it to his realtor and show them that, that glass is perfectly in place, and I'm leaving the area. I'm done. The only thing left to do now that I go up there with is I blow off and I mow the yard. And I know my mower did not send a rock through there, and I know I would have absolutely seen it when I was blowing off. It's not like it was this window and there was glass up here, you know what I mean? Or this window, a little chip mark right here. And dude, there's glass all in here and all on the windowsill. But you know what's not on the windowsill? Grass. Why? Because I blow it off. So very confidently, I let him know that there's no way that I could have caused that damage. And I sent him the video footage with the timestamp to start checking it out. And I also let him know that there was traffic here in the driveway. Certainly somebody would have seen that. And plus, it was almost 3 weeks ago. I don't even remember when I did this yard. It was the first week of, what is today, the 23rd? I don't even know when I did this yard. It's in my playlist. It was 2020 season starts off with a lot of changes or something like that. Dude said, just admit you broke. Hi, Lilybet from England. How are you? Yes. So, there you go. All right, guys. So, seriously, cover yourself. Now, you know me. You know I've done video. I've already taken responsibility for shit in the past, and I was fully ready to take responsibility for this. I went there with the intentions of taking a picture of a chip, because that's usually what happens. You put a chip in a window, they'll come out and they epoxy seal it, and it's like it never happened. Just like a chip in your glass on your car. They can do that. But that right there, that's a massive amount of damage. That's a lot of freaking damage. That, I don't know what could have done that. I'm almost thinking his big old dog might have, because it's the glass that's right next to the door where a German Shepherd's nose would hit the inside glass and bow it in and pop the outside glass out. Maybe. Maybe. That's the only thing I'm thinking that it could be what could have happened. Or kids screwing around, or somebody tried to break in. Somebody popped it with a hammer trying to get, there's an alarm right there. I don't know. Couldn't tell you, but I'm covered. So I'll let you guys know what happened. Dude, if it would cost more than the cost of the glass, I would have fought this too. Yeah, I mean, take responsibility when you did it. Ultimately, you're the one who has to sleep at night. You know, if you're a shitbag and you're just going to be like, nope, wasn't me, and it could have been you, and there's no way to prove that it wasn't you, man, it's hard. I mean, you have to really consider it. You know, if I didn't have video to show me working all around that window and to show that, I mean, there's no way the amount of glass that was on the ground today, there's no way that that was missed. No way. And there's no way that whoever was in that Mercedes that pulled up didn't see it. There's just no way. And especially for 2.5 or 3 weeks or whatever long it's been since I mowed the yard. It just didn't happen. So I can say with confidence that I didn't do it. So I'm not going to fall on the sword on this one because of this. So the point of the video is to make sure that you guys are covered. All right. One way or the other, make sure you have a way to prove it. You didn't do it. Just walk around with your phone real quick and take video, take pictures. All right. Yeah, a lot can happen in 3 weeks. A lot can happen in 3 days, especially when you're not in town. You know, I mean, I don't know. There used to be like 4 cars in that driveway at one time. Now I'm lucky to see 1 car in the driveway. So, I mean, maybe people are seeing weird things going on, like not weird, like they're weird, but like people aren't there anymore. And so they're, was I in the way when I was showing you all this or no? I wasn't, right? No. Am I in the way? I am in the way. That's what I mean to show you. Sorry about that. So you can see, I mean, I have really good footage of me working in that area. Side view and front view. I have all different angles. And, I mean, if you really want to get forensic about it, look at the angle of the sun. And the angle of the sun shining on the glass. If there was a piece of glass missing right here, you would see it bigger than shit. And shit can be big. If you got a big pit bull like I got, that's big shit. They probably just demonetized my video. Anyways, and then you guys remember I did this bush last year? At the end of the year, I trimmed up this bush, so that bush is coming in pretty nice. Eric, go back with your slider bar. You can slide all the way back. It's a DVR, okay? Go back so that way you can catch all the points. But here you can see a much better shot. Sorry about that, guys. I wasn't even. Yes. Sheet happens. Hey, Steven, I appreciate it. Thank you very much, buddy. And Mixed Mowers, Robin, Eric, Aaron, Treasure Quester, what's going on, buddy? Wayne, Joe, Dave, Aaron again, Lilybet, Trevor. What's up, Trevor? My little buddy. Are you going to continue doing the Tuesday Night Live? Yes, I think we're going to pick it up this Tuesday, actually. I have about 20 minutes of video on this. I'm going to upload just some old man advice about scheduling and some marketing. So I've got some really good tips on this for setting up your schedule for starting your season off. So you can watch this video. I'll edit it today. I'll get it up tonight. And then that'll be it for the weekend. I'm going to get my boys tomorrow, and I'm going to do some mowing tomorrow and probably some filming, but I don't intend to do any editing until Monday. So I'm going to get a video up tonight and then probably get a video up Monday. But I'll be gaming on the other channel with my boys and stuff, so I'll see you guys there. But anyways, the importance of video evidence. Look at that. Look at the green screen showing. Do you see that? There we go. How's that? All right. All right. Hell of a lot of viewers today, man. Good Lord. 100 now. We were at like 100 and something earlier. I really appreciate that with 17 likes. Thank you so much. So what you're saying is take before and after film or picture to keep yourself safe. Yeah, Jonathan, the before is not as important as the after unless you see damage before you get there. All right, but I mean, if you take a picture of a window that's broke, you bought it. But if you take a picture of a window that's broke before you take the equipment off of your machine, off your trailer, and call the customer and say, hey, look, man, you got a broken window. I haven't even started yet. My shit's still on the trailer. Let me send you this picture because I don't want you to think I did it. Maybe somebody was tampering with your home. You might want to check your home security. So, I mean, if you see damage, take befores. But at the very end, take an after. And as you're mowing, if you don't, I always look anyways. I notice everything. I notice if blinds are open as I'm passing by. That's stuff you see. You're going, and if you see something different, it catches your eye. It catches my eye. I look. I don't know, maybe 3 years in Iraq, it's got me paranoid. But I look. I hear a noise, I look. I see something, I look. I mean, I always do. If I see something kind of funky, I'll take a picture. I did a video to talk to you guys about that, about pressure washing. Before you go pressure washing, you always look. Always. Because if they got a window cracked, man, your ass is fried. So, you bring your hose all the way to the back, the furthest corner of the house, and you look at everything on your way back out. And if you see damage, snap pictures. It's the best thing you can do to cover yourself. So same thing with the lawns, I mean, as you're out, as you're working, as you pull up, look for damage and stuff. And if you see it, snap pictures, contact the customer before you take your equipment off the trailer. At the end of the yard, though, is what I'm saying. Just walk around with your phone. Just real quick. Take 30 seconds to just walk around the property. And there you go. And then you're done. And then when you get done at the end of the day, and just say the customer's name, the name and the date, whatever. Joe Schmo, January 23, 2020. Boom. Done. End. Then when you get home, upload all those little clips onto a terabyte drive, hard drive, and save it for a couple, whatever, once every 6 months or whatever, dump it. Because by then it's too late anyways. I mean, that can really save you. And a customer will call you up and you can go back and look at your video and then you can go, shit, you're right. There is a cracked window. I didn't even realize it. Or you can say, look at this. Here's my date. Here's my time. Here you go. I mean, this is what I was wearing. That's it. That's the time. Look at the stuff you have in your yard, right? Look familiar? There you go. That's your proof. That's your evidence right there. You were thinking, Sarah, what's going on, man? The street light's not bent. It's my camera. This is a, I want to say 170 degree lens. So you see how it's kind of, fish bowls. So things on the outside, like look at the guy's chimney. The guy's chimney's going on an angle, and the street light. It's the way the lenses are. It gives you a wider fishbowl. And then what I sometimes do in my editing software is I trim it. I'll trim it right. Where's my mouse? I'll trim it like right here and right here. So you have this flat surface for video. And then I upload it in 1080. That's funny as hell. So anyways, I just wanted to share that with you guys. I did a meal prep video. I microwaved it. It's ready. So if you guys are looking for, you're super busy and you don't have time to do shit, there's no excuse to eat healthy. You got it right here. So you can check out that meal prep video I did live a couple days ago. Other than that, that's it. I'm going to bug out so I can go do what I need to do because I got things to do. But I wanted to get that information out to you guys. If you just got on, you can slide the slider bar all the way back. I'll leave it public, and eventually this will just be a normal video that you guys will be able to click in the playlist and go back if you just got on now. All right, so I will see you guys later. I really do appreciate it. Tuesday Night Live, we'll be back Tuesday night, 6 o'clock, this Tuesday night, okay? And we're going to be talking some marketing strategies and stuff like that, getting things shaken off. So I'll see you guys later. Later, Wayne. Later, Lily. Later, everybody.